Okay, somebody rented out their face last month for about $74. Not a photo of their face, their face. A production company can now put it on a character in a show that person will never watch, saying lines they never said and doing things they never did. And before you file this under weird thing happening far away, there's an American version of this. It's backed by Google and NVIDIA, and Congress moved on it 6 weeks ago. I'll get to what that means for your face specifically. Welcome back to the AI Guide. I'm David. Sources today, reporting from rest of world, Chinese court records, deadlines coverage of the U.S. platform, and the Senate Judiciary Committee. If this is the kind of thing you want to stay on top of, hit subscribe and give it a like. Patreon links below if you'd like to support the channel. Here's how it works. There are platforms now that pay you between $15 and $700 to license your likeness. You upload photos or you go to a studio and they shoot you from a few angles. Then your face goes into a catalog and producers shop that catalog. They can browse by gender, by age, by category, and I'm not making these up. Girl next door, rugged, supermodel. They can filter by what they're casting. Thriller, comedy, romance. You get to pick what your face is allowed to show up in. Commercials, video games, short dramas, and you set your own price. One of these, Act ID out of Shenzhen, launched in March. About 800 people signed up. Roughly 300 agreed to license. So there's 2 steps. So far, 2 productions have bought about 10 faces. 99 to 500 yuan an episode. Call it 15 to 74 bucks USD. Platform takes 10%. A competitor called Nuclaw put in a price floor, 500 yuan an image, because people were undercutting each other. Everyone wants their 15 seconds of fame. Their operations lead said the quiet part right out loud. Licensing somebody's face is cheaper than hiring them to actually perform. Now, why is this happening right now? Microdramas, those vertical little shows you watch on your phone, 90 seconds an episode. China put out 128,000 of them in the first 3 months of this year alone. Over 95% used AI somewhere in production. And of course, these platforms are using AI to enable the search producers are using to sort all these faces by categories. So that's the demand. Enormous appetite for faces, no appetite for paying actors. And here's the part that actually created this market: theft. 2 influencers accused ByteDance's drama platform of taking their faces and altering them without asking. That drama had 40 million views before it had to be taken down. ByteDance says they've pulled more than 85,000 videos with unauthorized AI faces and voices since January. One court in Guangzhou has heard around 700 face theft cases in 3 years. So this has been going on a while. The faces thing. So the pitch from these platforms is basically, people are stealing your face anyway, might as well get paid. Okay, the part I promised you. There's an American one. It's called Twinning, launched in April, backed by Google and NVIDIA. Actors pay $14.99 a year to put a digital twin on it. Studios and brands pay somewhere between $499 and $1,200 a month to shop the site. They've got over 1,000 verified twins already. And on June 18th, the Senate Judiciary Committee voted unanimously by voice to advance something called the No Fakes Act. It would create a federal right to control how your likeness gets used in a digital replica. And there's a reason for that, and it's called the NCAA and name, image, likeness. So there are carve-outs for news, parody, criticism, that kind of thing. Now, careful here. This was a committee vote. It is not law, but it moved, and it moved without a single senator objecting. And so much money is flowing through name, image, likeness for the NCAA now that nobody's going to object to this thing. Besides, your image really should be protected. Meanwhile, Tennessee's had the Elvis Act since 2024. New York's regulated digital replica contracts since last January. Better than 45 states have something on the books about deepfakes or voice cloning, but a federal law unifies the protection across all the states instead of having state-to-state variability. Here's the catch, though, and this is the piece I'd want somebody to tell me. A lawyer in Beijing who handles these cases said the real problem isn't the price, it's the paperwork. A lot of outfits pay people a few dozen dollars to collect their face data, and the terms are written so vaguely that you cannot tell who ends up using it or for what. And once your face is in one of these marketplaces, you've lost long-term control of it. The platform can't stop someone from face swapping it, can't stop it getting scraped, can't stop it turning into training data for the next model. How about can't stop your face being used to make a porno? There's a 21-year-old model in Shanghai suing a brand right now over his face showing up on products he never modeled. He said he'd never license his own face, because if he did, he'd have no idea how AI might change it or whether it might end up portraying him in ways he'd be ashamed of. So what do you actually do with this? You're probably not licensing your face this week. But the machinery is getting built right now, and the terms are getting set right now, and they're getting set cheap. So if anybody asks to scan your face, a job, a gig, a free headshot app, a store rewards program, ask 3 questions. Number 1, who's allowed to use it? Number 2, for how long? Number 3, and can I take it back? If the paperwork won't answer all 3, that's your answer. Somebody rented their face for $74. That's the going rate today before any of this is settled. So I'm asking you straight, what's your number? What would somebody have to pay you to license your face to an AI forever? Comments below. I'm genuinely curious. Sources are in the description, along with everywhere else you can find me on socials. Also, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Finally, please support the channel directly on Patreon. Your small dollar monthly contribution of $5, $2, or even just $1 really helps the channel grow. I'm David. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care.